entrance to my closet. You go in through my bathroom, and it actually didn't come with the door, so I had a pressure rod hung with some curtains coming down, but then once I organized it, I took it down because I feel like this is going to make me keep it clean. Like, I can't just throw things on the floor and stuff. So I'll start off by giving you guys a full overview, and then I will go in through detail and show you how I've organized everything and all that type of jazz. So then it's over here, and then we have one more little section right here. I'll start off by showing you guys the shoes, and the closet isn't very deep, so it's hard for me to get a good like full angle, so I have to go in sections. But this is what they look like, and I have them organized, so I have stilettos starting here, and they go all the way down color categorized to here. And then starting here, I have heeled ankle booties, so that's all there and all there. And then the bottom one are knee-high or thigh-high heeled boots. So I have them folded over down there. And so that is this entire side. And I feel like when you color code it, it just makes everything look so much more organized than if I just had them up there randomly. And then over here, I have like fancy shoes that I wear with like my prom dress or something. So I don't wear those very often. And then I have wedges on these two rows. Again, they're color coded. And the way I organized them, if you guys are curious, is I put one towards the back at an angle, and then this one kind of just like fits right in. So I'm able to fit 7 heels across instead of 5, which is what, or 4. Yeah, they told me I could fit 4 if I just lined them up together. And I'm able to fit 7, which is really great. So I have my wedges, and then right below it I have my perfumes, and this is always like my last step. When I'm walking out the door, I have all my accessories on, I spritz on a little bit of perfume, and I'm ready to go. And then down here I actually have jewelry drawers. So I will go through each of these individually, and they drilled a hole for me to put a knob, but I haven't found knobs I like yet. I want to get like really cute little like crystally knobs, but I haven't found them, so I think I'm just going to order them online. So that's why I don't have knobs yet. So this first one has sunglasses in it right here with the cases on this side. And I don't have all the cases out, but these are all my different ones. All the other sunglasses are just repeats of these designers, so I only need to keep one of the cases out. And then the next top drawer is, sorry, it's hard to pull it out when I don't have the little knobs. The next top drawer are my watches, and then my most worn bracelets when I want to do like stacking and arm candy and stuff. And then this little box I keep this ring in, which I wear every day, and then this ring, which is an heirloom from my grandmother, and then my 2 little stud earrings so I don't lose them. And so I have all of that. And then this actually pushes out to reveal my rings. So starting, I tried to kind of keep them like silver tones to gold tones. It kind of worked, kind of didn't. And then in this box right here, I have all of my little stacking rings, or little rings that might have a small detail on them, but they're not like their own statement ring in and of themselves. So then in the next drawer, I have earrings. Why is this so difficult? Okay, so it looks like a Mod Podge, but obviously I know all the earrings that I have, so it's easy for me to kind of see and decipher and figure out what ones I want to wear. But again, try to keep silver on this side and gold on this side. And then underneath, I have more colorful ones. And then I also have over here, I have all my stud earrings, and then I also have some charms for like bracelets and a broachy thing right here. These are my belly button rings. I love changing them out in the summer and stuff. And then the next one we have are more bracelets. So there are bracelets up here, and then some more down here. These are all wrap bracelets, ones that like wrap around your wrist and stuff. And I have them in literally like every color, so they're just like jumbled right there. And then these are all like stretchy bracelets. So those go there. And then the rest are just kind of like normal. And then below here, I have my Sorelli necklaces, which you guys knew that, or know that I used to wear those every single day. And then I have my pearl bracelet. So this is kind of like my nicer drawer, but I don't wear these that often anymore. And then below here, I have some statement necklaces that don't look good hung up with all my other necklaces. So I have these right here, which I love. They're so cute to wear. And then I have some other statement ones. And then below here, I have my tennis shoes, I have my slippers, and the pair I'm wearing go right there. And then I have Sperry's, some moccasins, and these are just little Steve Madden loafers. And then over here, I have Ugg boots at the bottom. These are all flat boots or boots that don't have like a stiletto heel. They might have a little heel on them, but the stiletto heeled ones are on the other side, like I said. And then up here, I have my 4 pairs of whatever these would be considered, like military inspired boots, I guess. And then up here, I have the most random pairs of shoes ever. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. So I just have a place for my random shoes. Okay, and then I'll start back over here. So in this bin, I have leggings, and in this bin, I have bathing suits. Here I have gloves, and here I have Teddy's jackets, because when we go back to Tennessee in the snow and stuff, I like to put him in a little jacket. In here, I keep my spare sheets. So I don't know about you guys, but I cannot fold fitted sheets to save my life. They look so bad stacked. So I actually got this container at IKEA. Oh, and these are from PB Teen. I got this container at IKEA so that I could actually put the folded sheets into it, and it looks a lot neater than my jumbled up messes. And then in there, I have tights, and in there, I have dust bags for my purses and stuff like that. So I think that is that entire wall. Wow, one wall down. All right, so now we have this wall right here. So I'll start over here. I have all of my pants. So obviously I like to color code them. I'm crazy. And then I have any of my longer skirts. These I think are all 3 high-lows. Yeah, all 3 of those are high-lows. And then over here, starting on this side facing this way, I have my silky bathrobes and then my little velour bathrobe. I live in bathrobes literally all the time. And then from here, starting this way, I have my dresses. And then over here, from here to here, I have maxi dresses. So if I scoot it back, you guys can see more of the maxi dresses. And then I got these hangers. They match, but they're the little circular ones. And I got these at Bed Bath & Beyond. And I have all of my scarves on these. You can tell I'm kind of addicted to scarves. And then behind here, these jackets are ones that go below the butt. So they're more like trench coat length or just longer. And then in the very back, I have the dress that I wore to the ball not long ago, and it takes up so much space. Okay. And then I have my purses. So I have these organized, my ones that need to kind of be stood up to keep their shape. So I have my 2 Speedies, and then you can see I have those. And then over here, I have the one behind there. And then I love this one. This is an Alexander Wang Rocco with rose gold, and it's so cute. And this is one of the little things that you can use to hold your purse so it doesn't have to sit on the ground. And then above here, I have these, which are smaller. These 2 are crossbody, and these 2 are like flat, like under the arm bags. And then here I have 3 more bags, and then I have a going out little clutch that I think is so cute. And then this is my laptop travel bag, and then 2 kind of like bigger satchel bags. And then up there I have my hats, and above that I have some beach towels. And then I have some more purses up there. And then up here in this one I have leggings. Oh wait, if I have leggings in that one, what do I have in the other one? Okay, I have tights, bathing suits, dust bags, and then in this one I have jewelry boxes and like travel jewelry pouches to keep my jewelry safe while I travel. Okay, that makes sense. I'd switched it. Originally I had that one over there, and I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so up there, leggings are in that one and clutches are in that one. And then I have Teddy's travel dog bag up there. I have 2 duffel bags. I have a suitcase. And then we are done with that section, except down here I have my flats lined up. So I like to keep these just because I used to keep them in a bin, but I wear flats so often that it just wasn't working. So starting over here, I have tank tops to short sleeves to quarter length sleeves to long sleeves. And then down here I have outerwear in these 2. So I have an odd obsession with hoodies. I know I don't need that many shades of hoodies, but for some reason I get sucked in every time. And then below here I have some extra hangers for clothes that are in the laundry or clothes that I may buy. And then over here I have more hangers and clips that I hang my pants and shorts on. So here I have my shorts from here forward, and then my skirts from here back. And I actually couldn't fit any more hangers, so I had to start layering them and kind of like run them down on the back. And then down there in that bin I have tank tops, and in that bin I have Halloween costumey stuff. So love that. Up here, I have 2 shoe boxes. I don't keep a lot of shoe boxes. One of those has like magazines that I've been in and stuff, and then the other one has some receipts that I need to file away, but when I go shopping, I just unpack the bags in here and I throw the receipts in there so I don't have to walk it over to my office. That center thing right there is actually a travel little jewelry box, and then the 2 bins on either side are empty right now. So I have 2 little bins that I still need to figure out what I want to put in them. And then over here, that is the curtain that was hanging up on the door entrance thing, and then I have a spare blanket, and then over here I have my hats hanging up here. And this is just a little slot board. When I designed the closet, I sat down with the guy and I kind of told him exactly where I wanted, and I planned it and measured it out. You guys know I'm crazy with like taking my measurements of everything and stuff, and so I realized that I had this space that wasn't being used, so we decided to do a slot board. So I have necklaces hanging right here, and then I have belts hanging below. I don't know why that one's all the way over there. I have belts hanging below, and then over here I have 3 bags that are kind of like crossbody bright bags that I wear for this season. This is my favorite one. I wear this literally all the time. It's Rebecca Minkoff. And then I have a stool underneath which folds out that my mama got me for Christmas like last year. I don't know. She was like, I feel like you need this. So it's come in very handy. And then I have my little travel Louis wristlet, which I put some stuff in, especially when I'm going out at night and stuff like that. This is my entire closet. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a video response of your closet tour. I'm obsessed with watching these on YouTube. I go and look them up all the time, so I would love to see yours, and I hope you enjoyed it. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.